Okay guys, so I'm currently on lunch break. It is Friday, July 24th, and today is a really good day for me to film. It's very steady, if you guys know what I mean. It's not too busy like it usually is on our floor. So I thought I would kind of show you guys what's going on. I've gotten several requests for like a day in the life, actually like on my unit. And obviously you guys know with HIPAA, it's very hard to do this. So, but we're gonna see how much footage I can get in today, and I'm gonna show you guys little spurts of like what's going on. Even if you don't hear me talking, I will do like a voiceover later on so that I can kind of explain what I'm showing you guys. So here we go. In case you guys have never seen one of these, this is our Pyxis machine, which is basically used to pull out all of our medications for our patients. It's very handy when it is stocked because it just tells you how much you need and it opens which bin you need. Like here it opened the fridge so I could get some Zocin. So I have a patient that is now, well, he's been getting CPAP treatments, and they're now saying that anyone who has like CPAP or like breathing treatments or anything where their particles are going to be like aerosolized in the room, then you have to wear an N95. This will not go in here. Okay, then you have to wear an N95. So our current protocols for our N95 mask is that you wear it all the time under your surgical mask if you have to go in an aerosolized room or somewhere where they are airborne precautions or, you know, COVID rooms. So currently we are keeping them in these little baskets like this and just poking a hole in it. As you can see, I have like a slit just to keep them from growing things. So you want them to like dry out and air out once you're finished wearing them. You guys can do this with your masks too, like these. Put them in like a paper bag like this. This is what we've been doing. Put them in a paper bag. That way it's open on one end. It can still air out, but it can also like dry and not have all of your stuff like, you know, stuck on there. So I'm gonna put on my N95 underneath this mask so I can go into this patient's room. So yeah. This right here is a telemonitor or a heart monitor, basically just to monitor our patients' heart rhythms while they are on our floor. That's what my brother does. Just combs out his afro, and I'm like, that's weird. That is from the 70s.
Look, I said that. The girl's hairstyle. He's like, really?
This is another COVID change / requirement. Basically, we take all equipment that we take into the room, such as my stethoscope here, and spray it down with our water, which is supposed to kill the COVID-19 virus, as well as other bacteria and germs that may be on any equipment. I also tend to spray my shoes down as well. You just leave it on for a minute and then wipe it off. Here you see me pulling up some insulin for one of my patients, which is another infamous task on a med-surg floor. Basically, patients that are diabetic or are on IV steroids or other medications that may raise their blood sugar, we want to make sure that the sugar is going into the cells and not staying in their blood. So we give them insulin, which will help them do that. Y'all, I freaking love my coworkers. They make work so much fun.
Why are you on your phone? Get off your phone.
Nah, but for real, here you see us going into this room to give a bed bath. Usually it doesn't take 3 people, but this patient was morbidly obese, and we have our face shields and all of our protective equipment. Here, me and a coworker are taking a patient down for discharge. Discharge basically just means that the doctors feel like the patient is medically stable and no longer needs a hospital stay. So we do have transportation in our hospital, which is basically a set of people that literally just transport patients back and forth. But in this case, we felt it was just quicker to take the patient downstairs. They were waiting, so we just did it ourselves. Hey guys, so it is still Friday. It is after work. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I think I got a good amount of clips to kind of show you guys what a real day on the unit looks like for me and not just talking to you guys about it afterwards. But I did want to do a little recap. I got 2 admissions at the end of the shift, and I had to run over to another floor to get something from one of my old patients, and it was just a little bit of a mess, a little bit chaotic there at the end, and it always is. That's one thing that you just have to know as a nurse, like right around 5-6 o'clock, things are gonna hit the fan. But yeah, it was overall still a really good day. It was a pretty chill day. I didn't want to say it earlier because usually when I say it's a chill day, it turns to crap. And now I am going to go home. Usually when I go home, I just kind of decompress, I eat. Sometimes I have to cook. So if I have to cook, then I do that. And sometimes, very occasionally, especially if I know I'm going to be back the next day, I will look up a little bit more information about what my patients had that day. So I may do that tonight. Basically, when I come back for 2 or more days in a row, our hospital likes to give us continuity of care, so we take care of the same patients all of those days. So if I know that I'm coming back for a second day, I will do some research on things that I can do to help their treatment process, extra things I can do as a nurse. But this night, I just went home and cooked, and I will show you guys that process of me meal prepping my vegan meals. If you guys want more videos about me cooking or meal prepping, then comment that down below. So basically on this day I made some Moroccan rice and carrots along with some peas and some vegetables kind of on the side. There's not like a protein replacement like tofu or beans in this meal, but you can definitely add some if you feel like you need to. I love these types of meals that are just easy to cook. I just threw these carrots in the oven with some Moroccan seasoning on top for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then the rice, you know, takes just as long as it normally takes for rice. But it has this harissa seasoning on the rice that makes it have a little kick, a little spice, which I love. And I basically just put it in Tupperware containers and put it in the fridge. I also showed you guys here some of my snacks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I love making these types of videos for you guys. If you enjoyed it, press the like button down below. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.